Okay, my match starts. I mute myself and I come back during the maps.
Yo, good luck.
Good luck.
So, we start with a very important map for me. Stadium is the environment where I definitely need a good position in this player field. Will not be easy because we have a few very good stadium players in here. But it is quite crucial. The goal overall is to reach the top 7. We will play 12 laps races. And after those 12 laps we get points for our position that we have after 12 laps. And we get points for the fastest laps. Well, the 12 fastest laps driven in the race get points, and one player can have multiple of those. In this map here, Danik B will get a lot of points. Like, he will win this race with 95%, actually more. Like, he has no opponent. So Danik B will win this race to 99%, only a disconnect could avoid that. And he will take almost all the fastest laps. So he gets kinda the maximum point score after this. For me it's important to stay then behind him. You see already in this warm-up there are a few other players ahead. And I have to play this with cars on. They are forced. As usual in United Cups. But yeah, there are certain players that I basically battle with when I try to reach the top 7 overall in this match. And some of these players are Fat, maybe is one of them. Maybe Lolita, I'm not sure. Wormy, should be behind me. There are others. Lucario should, like, I had Lucario and Wormy under control last week, but they might have trained again, I didn't. Wormy said he did 6 laps today, I'm not sure. That's it. But I played so very shortly. A little bit after cup of the day and after my internet issues. The gear here is shit. Quite important that you get the upper gear. So we have a few more seconds and then let's go. Beautiful start into this race. Like, the gear is absolutely garbage. And then I don't even hear it nicely and I don't see my car and everything. So that's quite a shit start. Saw it coming a little bit, like both corners. Felt like unavoidable to touch the inside, even though I knew it will happen. Okay, let's go. kept the gear. This is much better now for this left turn. And then for this right turn. It's a difficulty at this first drift. It's quite important to keep the gear. This was the leader, the Nick B with a check skin. You can see his lead. For him the victory is obvious. He has to go for all the fastest lap points that he can get. The gear is so shit. Look how much I lost. More positions are not possible in this race, it seems. We got a bug. Got a heavy slowdown. I kept the position. It was against Jumper Check, the battle. "12 minutes 38. Would need to compare it with last time. What I had in the semis. We have Danik winning, and Danik has top 1, top 2. Do you see it on the top of the screen? Yeah. He has top 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12. That is crazy. And the 12 is like a tie. He drove point 37, 38, 39, 41, 49, 49, 52, 59, 61, 72. It is absolutely crazy what he does. So 12, 38 is slower than what I did in the semis. And in the semis, like it's because of the first lap, mainly. And in the semis I got only 6th on my server. Now I'm 4th. Okay. Vormi in 2nd, Lolita in 3rd, Danik 1st, me 4th. Someone like Garfosky 13th, losing a lot of places to me. That's important. Like Kent is ahead of some important opponents. So the next map will be pain. Will be absolute pain. I didn't think that I was still slower because my last laps felt decent on the stadium map here. Of course everyone makes it. So Desert, as I said in the semis, this is my, also, like the most annoying track to play. In the semis I was full saving it, like absolute over saving it. Tja, I don't know what I can achieve with that here. I think I need to drive a bit faster than what I did in the semis. On the other hand, it wasn't so controlled, and that helped, that I drove very controlled through the track. So if you want to follow the points, I guess you can do that in that link that I posted in the command. Not the Discord link, the other link. Then you go into Consolidation Final on the right side, and then you can follow the standings of this. You will not see the standings on the server here. This is the mistake I shouldn't do. Because look at that slow uphill. I wonder really if it's then better to respawn. Also I think that Danik B is actually safe in the top 7, just because of all the fastest lap points. It's hard to lose that lead that he gains with that. And it's not his only good environment. And that's the reason. Like, if it was his only, then maybe it could be close, but even there I would say he has great chances. I have no idea how to do the start, by the way. Oh yeah, let's go. Looks not good, but every position in the end matters. For me it will be very close with the top 7. So I need to battle for every single point that I can get. I thought I'm on a slightly better position. There was a little lag. Okay, I don't have much to lose here. Can try to drive a bit faster, I think. Yeah. This is so typical. This is maximum typical. This is why I save, guys. This map is so garbage. I'm actually last with that respawn. So now I really don't have anything to lose. Now I have something to lose. One place. We're only halfway through. Four more laps to go. Might have been me. Again, 7 maps, every environment. How do you respawn in that sector? So we go into the last lap. Oh, we both got a shit. Scheiße. Oh. I could have had, of course, both, and then I would have been 9th. I mean, it looked much worse during the race. My respawn, of course, costs me also 8th place. I can tell you that in the server B, I drove a 13-minute 50. 13-minute 50, so I was driving a time that would have been 7th here. I was now 8 seconds slower with my less training. We have Susan Grafowski and Diablo now in front. So completely different people. Jumpercheck was behind me on Stadium on 5th, now 4th. Yeah, I mean, it looked much worse. I have a few people at least now behind me, but it looked so much worse during the race. How I like, this is a clip then, yeah? You have to clip that. How I said, oh, damn, I can actually, I don't have something to lose, I can go for a bit more, no, attack. Amazing. Also now I'm actually not sure again with the rules. Is this consolidation match a full match itself? Only this match and we start all with 0 points? Or do they actually count the points onto what we already had? And then they deduct these points again. It's just for who qualifies and then they deduct the points again. Because it would be unfair against the other finalists if we would just gain points here with an extra match, of course. If I join this match here with my lead that I have, well then, I have good chances to go through. Yeah, I see that on the website, and Danik has much less, which indicates that we started already with our points from before, but we will not keep them anyway. They will get taken away before the grand final. But yeah, that's so unclear with the rules, to be honest. Like, I was reading these rules 1,000 times and it's still unclear for me how it's working. So here Sus will win. Because it's his own map. Well. Two-wheeler to start with. Everyone risking this more than me. Well, let's lap 1, boys. Oh wait, I don't have enough speed for this jump. Well, this is then actually slow. guys. Let's wait. And I guess they trained. Second lap, finally some mistakes there. Never ever I released that much. Oh, lag. I don't know. How did that happen? Oh, like this, I guess. You know what? I was just trying to attack more. Not trying to save so ultra hard that I'm so slow that everyone is swooping away from me. I was just going a tiny bit faster. And I instant slide out. Interesting. Of course, a very crucial mistake. Because I know that I can drive just faster. And it wouldn't even be more risky, in theory. It's just that I save way too much. Well, I hope to be on a better position, I'm honest. I thought that there were more people behind me. Wow. Lap 10 of 12 here. We have 2 more laps to go after this ending. And this one guy could have had him. Made a mistake last lap. Finishes right in front of me. Also Drago is not far away from me. I finished with a 14:01. I had in the semi-final a 14:03, so I actually got better even though I had a respawn. Yeah, I did a decent job later on. Zeus, as usually, as expected, is dominant here. Then we have Speedso, Jumper Check, Gavhovsky, Danik B, Drago, Lolita, myself. I beat Wormy and Fett and Kent. Yeah, it did a good comeback. What div were you today in Cup of the Day? Division 2. I lost Division 1 by 1 single thousand in the seeding. And I joined the seeding late. Okay. So, now rally, that means I have to restart the game. Whew. Oh, nice, Fenris. Ah, Küken. Yeah, I saw these standings, and that is why I then asked myself, oh, is it this way around? Because I expected that we all start with 0 in this match. And that then the top 7 advance. But well, in that case, I actually started with a good lead, you can say. Yeah, I'm 5th. Need top 7. Then B is still far away. Then B will not score good on the rally here, so... But yeah, I read the rules, and with the passage that you don't take the points into the grand final that you get here, that meant to me that we start with 0 in this match here. That we actually add our points from this match to the points that we already have, and then we delete them again. That was not clear. But of course it was not written that we started with 0, but also the other thing, like it was both possible. But I was really sure it would start with 0 today. So, I don't know. Ach yeah, let's actually make unmute.
For it. And I mean, you know the Machi people. Like, it's
Muchy
crazy.
people.
Yeah, how is it going?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, hello Marius.
we
Hello.
just started the second go.
And how was the first?
Ronald got 6, I got 5th.
Oh,
Yeah. It was stupid. It was winnable.
and
It was a
who
good
won?
map.
Who won?
BMX.
Chakoi.
Chakai got second. I
How
think I
many
need to practice
second places did
the bug
Chakoi?
slide actually in the ending.
I don't know, 5-4?
How many?
It's so unfortunate. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Mind you, Oilers.
Yeah, we did our first 3 maps and have currently the small break with with a lot of warm up on rally, which I need. I just figured out that the rules are different than I thought. Because in this cup you keep your points from the quali and the semi, you add them all together. But the consolidation match here, which decides who gets into the grand final, I thought that we started by everyone at 0 points and then the top 7 go through. But actually, we add these consolidation points to our other points, then the top 7 go through, and then these points get deleted again. Because we have, of course, 1 match more than the direct grand finalists who qualify directly from the semi.
This format is so dank.
So that was something that I didn't know. So actually I
Wait.
came in here with a lead to many other players, which makes it, even with my performance, much easier to just stay top 7.
Can I just go up here? Thank you.
Wait, can you just make a quarter pipe jump at the end, actually?
Yeah, with water
Like,
tires. Good luck.
yeah, I don't know.
And it's
Yeah,
racing again.
you would probably land behind. I was just
hope that you
thinking.
make it, Marius.
Huh?
Until Famazo. I hope that you make it into the final.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks decent. It's not super safe yet. We will see. If I don't make it, it has also something positive. Because then I will drive into holidays on Wednesday already. And that will be much cheaper than if I would qualify for the final and then think, I want to play that here though, at home, and then I go later, and then it will be more expensive. Because my father can drive me from Bonn to Garmisch on Wednesday. Then I only need to drive to Bonn and not to Garmisch. With train.
No, that's good.
But yeah, if I drive with him, then we don't arrive before the grand final starts, and yeah. That's why I basically let it decide by kinda luck with NoTrain here. And I had to train a lot of other things, of course.
No pressure then. Just let me go up there, man. Dude, you are such a... This ending is so bad. Holy shit.
Rosa
Why
and
am I-
Link also in? Okay.
why
Yeah,
am
there
I
are a
ju-
lot of good players in.
I just want to write a message in your chat. I can just talk, actually.
Yeah.
So there was, there was a question: how many via TMJ players they're not playing or
Yeah, I
trying that
answered.
much? Via...
I answered actually.
Yeah,
That's
there are
like-
already 7 or 8 if you count spam as well. TMJ or TMCL players in.
Trubar was in as well. Yeah, there are a lot. I don't know about the ending. Like, do
Oh,
you backslide now or do you
oof.
wallbang?
I think a bug set is super risky, but a wallbang seems alright to do.
Yeah.
Wait, Spam did
I mean-
qualify? I thought he did.
Yeah, he did. I mean,
Yeah, he
there's Afi, there's Spam, there's Link, there's Rosa, there's Aurel, there's Elcon, Scrappy, and Barbos.
Wasn't Spam 1 second in Marchi or came far? But then...
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, also one, I think a pretty late one,
Okay.
like time-wise, not.
Yeah, he tried for like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so in 5 seconds starts Rally, my favorite environment. Yeah, see ya.
Good luck.
Good luck to you as
Yeah,
well.
good luck. The thing is,
Snack. You have like 2 groups. You have the guys in front. And then this gap here to my group. Hey, there's always one more car from behind. What the fuck? Oh my god. It's so hard to see with these walls. If you touch them or not. Yeah, that makes it no difficult, because rally is not an environment where people crash. So I need to find pace. It's the only way how I can overtake people. So let's go pace. I mean, I knew that rally will be a difficult environment for me. That was obvious. But I will struggle on this. Especially without training. Like with the performances from the semi-final, I would be easily top 7. Even if you start at 0 points. But some others have prepared a bit at least and got better. And I got worse now with NoTrain. And then it ends up to be like that. Where I actually drop a lot of positions. It's very good that I got 4th in Stadium, that was important. And I mean my 8th place and so on, what I got in other environments also good. Because it's close to top 7, it's fine. Should have been, could have been better. Okay. I take that place, but I made mistake myself, like that I cannot catch up to the other players. But yeah, every place that you gain is good. Yeah, there is someone. Ah come, I can catch up to that group. I must be faster. I have free vision. We are only in lap 4. We can definitely come back. Bad he has to drive in front of me now, because that always ruins my pace when there's a car ahead. As you see. Couldn't he lose more time? And I do mistakes and I'm not really losing to the group ahead. It must be possible to gain on them. The guy ahead of me suddenly also drives much faster. guy ahead of me has the same task. He wants to reach that group of players in front. In that moment when I come into the group with other cars, I'm getting much slower again and much more unconfident. I don't know. I was much faster than them and was getting so quickly close to those players. And now I'm dropping these 3 places again. Oh, scheiße, Mann. Oh! Mann, oh Mann. Oh yeah, these faces so close. So 2 positions I should have been better. In the semi-final, I drove on Green Dawn a 13-minute 58. So that would have been on that 8th place. Now I'm 10th because I was a bit slower with my respawn. But at least I kept Shredder and Drago right behind me. Holy shit, eh. So, quick restart. We go to Island, where I surprisingly also use DX Tweak because the map is so fast. It's so extremely fast. Doesn't have super tight corners. Oh. So yeah, 12 laps overall. In each track. So Diablo won ahead of Vet. I expected that. Diablo and Vet will be doing very well on this environment. And this puts them very close to me, of course. They win quite a lot of points on me. But I mean, I was last place on Rally. And I still got up to 10th. It could have been 8th. Should have been 8th. But I mean, I can be quite happy that I still made so many positions. Because at some point I really thought, okay, this is only gonna be a 15th position. And that's it. I can't reach more than 15th. Yeah, someone chose different there. But it's nice that I also won battles to the line. Because often enough with cars on, I am the one that loses the battle closely. But here I won on Rally. The battle against Red Shredder, who appeared suddenly in the pre-last corner, he really pushed hard. My last lap wasn't too bad. Compared to my other ones, it wasn't really much worse. Then on Desert, I sniped one of the 2. The other one I didn't snipe, but I sniped at least one of the 2 opponents. So it was like a mixed situation. Stadium I kept then clearly ahead in the end, but that was also like a fight. Yeah, Bay. I didn't really have a super tight fight. Bay, I think. Did I? Maybe. Don't remember it exactly. Okay, so Island now. Very important to not make mistakes here, because on this very fast environment, a full stopping And then slow acceleration costs you way more time than on other environments. Yeah, one guy is crashing. I was doing the respawn route or something, I don't know. Oh, that was already close. Okay, apparently I lose a lot of time here. Because of my DXweak settings. So now I see why I'm so slow on this map. I didn't believe you would lose that much time. Probably I have to slow down that much that I'm dropping a gear as well. That might be then the reason. But my pace would suck anyway on island. Yeah, I'm a lower gear and then up the hill. That's the reason. Scheiße. That was not allowed. I was not allowed to do that mistake because that will cost positions. I lost so much time now. Oh man. Ja. Oh Mann. This is the thing with Island. I would have had a very good position on this map. I'm pretty sure if I just kept it without a slide out, or that was actually not a slide out. I realized that in the middle of the left turn that I was getting pretty tight towards that chicane and that I don't let myself a lot of room. Okay, we're gonna risk now. Because what else can I do at this position? Next player 7 seconds in front. The thing is, for me especially, it is super important that I don't make a mistake. A clean race brings me to like these 7th, 8th places or something. But one mistake will directly drop me multiple places. How is it possible that the 15th place guy suddenly comes and overtakes? Yeah, I'm slowing down too much too early in the tunnel. I approached the chicane again so inside. That's Diablo. He's maybe a direct opponent of me in the standings. Nein! Oh! He slid, I knew. Ah, now I overtake him, suddenly I slid as well. Holy shit, man. Was an easy overtake at that point. But now I'm actually happy that I didn't touch the wall. Because when I use these tweak settings, I cannot save such a drift. Because I cannot full steer. So it has its disadvantages. My mistake also comes from the tweak settings. At this point you can say, of course, why do you use it? It was the reason for your crash. It's the reason why you lose time in one sector of the map every round. Yeah, in this race it didn't pay off. But the reason is, the reason that it didn't pay off is just that I was not prepared. Yeah, this is the part where I always lose time, because I use it. But then I can full steer, full speed these two corners. But they are so good, they don't lose much. But yeah, mistakes have happened. I see other players around me at least. I could have basically overtaken this lap, the guy that is now 2 places in front of me. Because he had also a shit part. Instead I get a slide in the landing. Also something that comes from the settings. Can't straighten it out that easily. And when I have the slide, I can't save the slide. That's like the issue. Yeah. So there are actually a lot of issues that I see this race. Last lap I lost a lot in this corner. But you can get that really good, that corner, if you would be a bit prepared. Oh. We have this lap and one more. I kinda want to get these 2 places. But they have to help me. I know we have 2 more laps. Good, because with only 1 more lap, I would have been not that optimistic that I can gain more places here. But yeah, we can then see in the end how much my respawn did cost me, but it will be, yeah, at least these 2 positions when I don't overtake those guys. And maybe there will be more ahead that we don't see here, but my mistake did cost me like 10 seconds for sure. And that was only, I'm only speaking of this one mistake. There were of course other issues in my race as well, that it cost a lot of time. Let it be a small slide that I catch without sliding into the wall, like this one here. This one here did cost me easily 2 to 3 seconds as well. Yeah, there's the position that I gained last lap. Happy to see this. So, you see Diablo, I would have had, and then you see a group here of 3 players, Drago, Wormy, Kent. And if I drive this clean, this race, then a 7th place was doable, more not, like that, the 7th place was maximum. What did I drive in the semi-final? In the semi-final I drove a 14:08.12, basically my time. Interesting, because in the semi-final I did not do mistakes. I think at least. I did not do big mistakes. And here I had big respawn, so I drove much better pace now in this race. But yeah, I had this mistake, and this mistake was not because I risked it, was just that I released too much in the tunnel, was too inside, and had no chance to get through the chicane from that angle. And yeah. So, this is this. And I have to get back to normal driving physics. We have 2 more environments, snow and coast. Coast is obviously my better environment. Snow, I must say, I drove a very clean race in the semi-final. Didn't really have the pace from the fast guys, obviously, but I drove extremely consistent, always the same times. The thing was, it was quite easy for me to do that. It was quite easy because I did not have any other player close to me. I was very alone, I had no cars around me. This will change now in this match. So basically in the semi-final I had it easier because often I drove without cars, very alone. While here I am always in the pack. And that makes me here also slower, partly. On island of course cars are not that big of an issue, so I got faster here. Yeah, from all the old envies, what's my best one? My best one is coast, which is the last. And I need a good position there. Also I could think that I'm dropping out of the top 7 here with these positions that I got. Also I am definitely on a way to drop out. And with coast I can fix this basically, if I get a good place on coast. But I'm now also NoTrain there. Only 3 minutes or something, I looked at the track. So it's it will be super hard. Coast is like one of these, or is the environment where cars on is the most annoying. It is very important on coast that I get a good start and that I get ahead of many cars. Because I will be stuck as if these cars were not ghosts. When there is a car ahead of me on coast or in myself, I will be stuck in the field and I can't get in front. I can't drive my pace then at all. But yeah, snow now is a lot of surviving. Yeah, everyone that joins my stream when I play Snow is saying something about the CP sound. Yeah, they are pretty cool. Okay. Full focus. Everyone has the same distance to the next guy. What do I do? Man, that was shit. Oh god, that cost a lot, this drift. I just panicked there. For no reason. Yeah, there is a reason. I panicked because I didn't want the other car behind me to come close to me and be inside of me again. So I kinda panicked. And this is the reason why I have now the cars around me. So dumb. Because I just know that cars affect me so much and I was in a very good position. Being there in between cars, having a bit of free vision. Because vision is tough with a snow car. It's like other cars are blocking a lot, especially in some uphills and especially downhills as well. And uphills not really, but the downhills. Or sometimes I have small lags. You might see them in stream as well, maybe. Super annoying. I don't know what causes this. But I have it only in this game. Like this is like so one small freeze section, I don't know. Kinda dangerous on an environment like snow. Oh my god, both of them flew off. Both. Yeah, that's nice now. I had one slow corner and then the next car comes and I have another battle. I had no free vision here. Then I let someone come close. Okay. Is it really that much that I lose when I don't full speed it? Wow. Or is that just a super fast guy there that made so many mistakes that he somehow was behind me now? Well, apropos mistakes, there he goes with another one. Chicken out. Actually, let them through a little bit and take the DRS. Oh god. But hopefully it doesn't end like this, that they are all right in front. I don't have confidence in the last corner at the moment, you see that. And I lose so much time there. I had that in the semi very good this last corner. I always kept it nicely nose slide. Where am I jumping? Marius. Yeah, hinter me. Behind me there are so many players, you won't believe. I just looked into the... Also, if I slow down a bit, there will be way more cars overtaking me. It's such a huge group of players here, and we are 19 seconds behind first. So I can't slow down. I will just run into the same issue again and again, that there will be another car coming from the behind. Oh, that was close. But you see the three that, or the four that overtook me, one of them crashed. They are definitely all faster than me. was this one? I lost not so much time. I take it. It's the last lap. I lost this one place there. Yeah, I had another mistake in the last lap now. Could have lost one more place, but the other guy directly crashed as well. So I take an 8th place, which is very good, I think, on snow for me. It was more possible. The fight actually was for 3rd. You see that? 3rd place is 19 seconds behind. And that is not far away, kind of. That is the group that overtook me. I lost in the last lap, obviously, 3 seconds. I was close to Drago. And Drago is himself only 3 seconds behind Lolita. So I was probably even 3rd at some point in the race. And then obviously there are multiple other players that are faster behind. Interestingly, I have now a 6 seconds gap to the next player after me. The one guy that overtook me crashed, had to respawn. Yeah, who was it? One of those 3. But yeah, an 8th place gives me at least some points, and now comes Coast. Yes, Tom. I saw it. Don't know how difficult it is to do. I've not tried it yet. Yeah, so let's check if I refresh, not this, but refresh this. How is it looking? It's looking good. I am on 6th place. Behind Miss Diablo, who is not a coast driver. And then comes Vet on 8th, who is pretty far behind. I don't remember how many points you can actually gain maximum. But I should be pretty safe ahead of Vet. So I will qualify for the final. But of course, I would need to get much faster on several envies. Even though I would need to think about what the best strategy for me is actually. Actually, I should try at some point to use another coast car. Is my coast car less loud than the opponents or something? It is so crazy. Why is every other car much louder than me? It's, I can't hear my own gears, and that's the most important thing in coast, that you hear your gears. I can hear them now, but I can barely hear them out. It's so tough to hear them. Every other car is as loud as mine, even when they are a bit away. You see how difficult it is with cars on? And then such chicanes here. I have to wait for those mistakes to overtake others, and then I have free vision again. That's how coast races always look for me. I'm stuck behind cars and I need to wait for a mistake to overtake. And now I'm not allowed to lose that position again, because then I'm stuck again. I didn't see that I have skid marks. I saw that super late. I kinda felt, yeah, maybe I have them, but naja. As long as he's inside me, he won't be shown. Nice, I won the battle for now. but he's still there and annoys me. Let me finally drive alone to catch up to those two in front. Or those three. That's the first place up there. It's nice how you see the other cars in several spots. On several of these tracks you have these crossroads or something where you can see the other cars. Man, I get the super shit, I get bad bumps. Like this I cannot catch up. We are already in lap 9 as well, like this is too big of a distance now. I was battling too long with that one guy. So the others could drive away in that moment. I'm going for fastest lap now. Yes, I think that was a good lap. That could be fastest lap of the race. Also definitely in the top 12. Because fastest lap also gives extra points. Is the environment where I want to try that, of course. Ah shit. If I drove a second lap in a row like that, I would have overtaken him already. But since I approached the car, I can't drive faster at this moment again. Got the top 14 Daddy Mania record. But for NoTrain, this was an excellent race. It helped that I knew that it was safe top 7. Oh, he stumbles a little bit ahead of me. But I'm too far. So Red Shredder has the fastest lap and I am 200s behind him. So you see the top times, Red Shredder 0.25, myself 0.27, Danik B 43, 51, 52, 53, 53, and I have also a 54, or so close to the others. 58, 58, 62, 63. So I got actually, for the first time, I got personal laps into the fastest laps. This is what I have to go for on Coast, of course. But I actually thought it was faster. I really thought my run was faster than a 0.27. Which devices did you already try for TM? Like keyboard, controller, etc. I started with keyboard. Then my friend found out how you could no slide on island, that people must use something different than keyboard, and he gave me a gamepad, and then I started driving gamepad. I tried out lately also a bit of steering wheel, but by far not enough to really get good in it. I didn't try dance pad. Yeah, I didn't try joystick yet. Many of these United players use a joystick. That seems to be quite OP in this game. Alright, that's it with the consolidation match. So we can go onto the website and press refresh. If we do press refresh, you will see that the coast results are also in. 11, 15, 78. I can tell you following, it was slower than my semi-final. I felt like I drove a good coast race, but in fact I was slower than in the semi-final by 4/10. Well, okay, those 4/10 could have had. But yeah, also interesting because it felt good. I got 16 bonus points. Red Shredder was only 8th, got 24 bonus points. Danik B got 19, Zeus 10, Speedso 9, so it was split over 5 players. Yeah, I got 4th on Coast now with this time. Also, to be honest, with a bit of training, like first place only 11, 12.8, and I drove in the semi already a 15 low, and I had mistakes in the semi. That's the difference to today. Today I didn't try. Today I didn't have mistakes in Coast, and it was slower. My pace in the semi was faster, even though I had mistakes. So theoretically, it would have been possible to beat Zeus. But well, and get a first place here, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. So if we look at the results, I can show you those here. Here. These are the results. So Zeus is ahead. I first of all, I show you. This year was my semi-final, and after the semi-final was finished, the combined leaderboard looked like this. And the top 9 were directly qualified into the grand final. And now I'm a bit confused about what I see here. I don't know. Also, the top 9 were qualified and had these points up to 1291. And then the other players had to play consolidation. I'm again a bit unsure why are these points like this now. Also usually Zeus was in 10th place with like or Grafowski. They were close together, and also I was very close to them. So Zeus, Grafowski and myself, we were like pretty much equal, but almost 300 points behind Phil. So I'm not sure why it looks like this now. But yeah, and then these players from 10th to 25th played this consolidation match, which you now see here, where Zeus ends up with 3,617, Spizzo 3,347, Grafowski close behind, then Jumper Check, Lolita, myself, Diablo. So we are the ones that qualify into the grand final to the existing 9 players, so we make 16 overall. But we don't keep these points because we drove now 1 match more than the players that directly qualified from semifinals into the grand final. So obviously we will lose these points again. But what I don't understand is, why the heck are these players now ahead here? Like, how does this happen? Because I thought that the positions will not change at all to what it was. So I'm still confused with the system, to be honest. Also very confused. In this system, Diablo is even super close to me, and Spizzo is only 5 points behind Diablo, and then Spizzo would not be in the top 16 and would be out. But here you see something completely different. Here you would say, yeah, top 7 survive, Spizzo was second here. Also I'm still confused. Maybe it's a bug with the website, or there is another rule that I didn't understand. But literally, it would be shit now if I actually lost points in this overall leaderboard. If I actually lost so many points towards Zeus and the others. Because that might be not possible to catch up. It was better when Zeus and Grafowski and myself were equal. Also we came suddenly much closer to Phil. Yeah, I don't know. What I also miss is, I miss standing that only shows the consolidation match itself. Like the points that we got into consolidation here. That only shows this ranking. Because here we already sum up the consolidation points with the points from before. I would like to see, like, what was my position in this match alone. It was definitely somewhere in the middle, because my 2 best environments, Stadium and Coast, I got 4th on each, but 4th is not 1st. And I only got 1 single time best laps. Also, I'm pretty sure about that. I didn't look in the other envies, but pretty sure about that. So only on Coast I got there some points, otherwise 2 4th places, but then you see 10th, 8th, 10th, 11th, 8th, so always in the middle somewhere. I mean, much better than I thought, because there were several maps where I was definitely not in the top 11, where I was much further behind, but I always got in there. So, well, at least something. Vicious. You join exactly when it's over. I just finished. I won a Cup of the Day in Division 2. Was the Cup of the 1000. I missed the Div 1 by 1000 in the seeding. Then I survived a round by 1 single thousand in the Cup to stay in, and won it then later on.